Hi everybody, Brendan with KungFuNerd.com, and today I'm going to be doing a short video on relationships. Now, this necessarily doesn't mean your spouse or partner. It could be your son or daughter or parent, brother, friend. Now, what's so interesting, and the reason I made this video in the first place, is I actually overhear a lot of conversations because I work at a bar, and one of my guests the other day was saying how he listens to his sons tell them things that they're excited about, and he gives a stern look and shows no excitement as his sign of disapproval. So his sons surely know that he does not approve of what they're doing. And I know that this may seem like a good parenting technique at the time to him, and of course I know we all do this at some point or some point in time in our lives. And what this is it's us using our opinions and our expectations to assume how we would like someone to act. And when they don't perform up to our expectations or assumptions, we show disappointment, and we make sure they can see our disappointment as a way to try to control them or guilt them into doing what we want. Now, the reason this isn't necessarily a best practice is because, one, you're using your emotions to try to exercise control over another. It's not really benefiting you at all. And two, because you should also respect that each person's an individual, whether it be your son or daughter, and whether it be your parent or friend or maybe your lover. Communicating clearly to them what your fears and concerns may be is a good choice. But using your emotions to try and manipulate the situation doesn't always lead to the best results. Now, things you can do, like I said, are communicate clearly why you would think this would be a bad idea, or what concerns you may have about whatever they're about to choose to do. But in the same right, you must respect their choice, like you would want them to respect your choice to do whatever it is you're choosing to do in your life. And sometimes even for when we have kids, I know you're going to say, do you have kids? You don't have kids? You don't know. We must respect everyone equally, even our children. And when they're young, of course, we raise them to a certain age, but at some point in time, we have to allow them to experience life for themselves. And that's probably one of the hardest things for parents to do, is to step back and let their child experience life, gain the knowledge from those experiences that allows him to make better choices in the future. It's like the, Zen quote for the tree that is assisted too much throughout its growth, eventually won't be able to stand on its own. So we can't provide too much assistance. And even though at times we think possibly I can manipulate or control this person through my disapproval of their actions or scorning them or teasing them, we're not actually helping the situation at all. We're only causing tension and stress in their life and our life. So instead of trying to use our opinions and assumptions about others' lives to control them and judge them, we can just listen, communicate clearly to each other what experiences we have and how that may help them. At the same time, we can also expect a certain amount of non-expectation from this person. There's nothing they can do that would disappoint you, because they're allowed to make their own choices. And surely, of course, there is things they can do that would disappoint you, but not to a grave enough scale where this would change how much you love or respect this person, because then you wouldn't necessarily love and respect them at all if you wouldn't let them make choices they see fit. You don't necessarily love them, you're just loving the idea that you presented to yourself of them, which is only what you approve of. And if what a person is in their reality is only what you approve of in your life, then that's not really a friendship or relationship at all. So those are things to consider. And just something that I told that guest too, very simply, just it's hard, I know, especially for family, to step back and show love and support. and still not offer expectations and opinions about what a person may choose to do and how they may live their life. And communicating clearly what fears or concerns you may have may bring to light certain things that no one even saw happening, and it may clear a lot of things up. It's like dirty laundry. There's no reason to hide it away and pretend like it's going to go away. You can all bring anything out into the light and share it and clean it off. So there's nothing really wrong with anybody's choices or experiences, as much as you may suffer or see a damaging moment. That's part of their whole existence, that moment right there, for them to experience that on their own. So you can't provide too much support and assistance, or else they won't be able to self-function without you. If you provide too much assistance and then you're not around, then what will they do? And so it also just using your emotions to control something. One of my favorite books when I was a kid, The Celestine Prophecy, uses the vocabulary a control drama. So when someone does something you don't like, your control drama comes out, whether it's you become an aggressor or whether it's you become a victim and you cry, or whatever it is, whatever you enact, this play you continually enact in your life over and over again to try to gain control in the moment where you feel like you're losing control. Just stop doing it. Just stop doing it entirely. Just wait, breathe, experience this new moment that you've been so afraid of for so long. It's right there. You can't control everything other than yourself. So let other people experience life. Let you experience life. And have a great day. Practice, and all is coming.